I welcome you all to today's session. I hope all of you are doing perfect at your places. Today's topic is generations of programming languages, and the learning aims are generations of programming language, first generation of programming languages, second generation of programming languages, third generation of programming languages, fourth generation of programming languages, and fifth generation of programming languages. Let's begin with what is a programming language. Language is a means of communicating or expressing thoughts. To communicate with a computer, we use a language that it can understand. It is called the programming language. In order to get a job done by a computer, we feed it with a set of instructions and data called a program. The programs are written in different programming languages. A programming language consists of all the symbols, characters and usage rules that permit people to communicate with computers. The different types of programming languages are created to serve different purposes, which could be specific, such as device control or tool development, or could be used for the development of many types of applications. तो जैसे आपको किसी से बात करने के लिए किसी भी तरीके की अंडरस्टैंडेबल लैंग्वेज की ज़रूरत होती है, उसके बिना आप नहीं समझ सकते. सिमिलर वे में कंप्यूटर से अगर आपको कम्युनिकेट करना है एंड यू वांट थिंग्स टू गेट डन बाय द कंप्यूटर, आपको ज़रूरत होती है प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस की. अलग अलग प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस होती है जिसमें अलग अलग कोड्स होते हैं, उनके बेसिस पे ही कंप्यूटर भी काम करता है. Now let's see different generations of programming languages. Programming languages have evolved over the years, making it easier for programmers to develop many innovative and useful programs. The developmental stages of computer languages have been classified into 5 generations. The languages can be largely classified into 2 level and low level and high level languages. तो अलग अलग generations हैं, 5 generations के बारे में हम इस chapter में पढ़ेंगे. अलग अलग प्रोग्रामिंग कोड्स, अलग अलग प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस आई हैं, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द लो लेवल एंड एंडिंग टुवर्ड्स द हाई लेवल लैंग्वेजेस. Let's see the differences between a low level and a high level language. The low level language, there are more machine readable form. High level language, they are better understood by the user. तो low level language आपकी normally machines readable होती है, बिना किसी user के समझ में आ सकती है, but in high level languages you need a user to understand that language. Low level language are difficult to write and compile. High level they are easier to write and compile. Low level language बहुत difficult होती है लिखने के लिए भी, और high level languages very much easier as compared to the low level language. And low level languages are faster and use the memory efficiently. Low level language जो होती है ज़्यादा faster होती है और उसको efficiently यूज़ किया जा सकता है. On the other hand, high level languages they help the user to focus on the actual problem solving. High level languages में जो problems create होती हैं, bugs type आ जाते हैं, उनको solve करने के लिए ये language यूज़ करी जाती है. So the first and second generation languages were low level languages. The third, fourth and fifth generation languages were high level languages, and let us learn about these languages in detail. तो 5 languages हैं. फर्स्ट और सेकेंड वर लो लेवल, यानी कि बहुत डिफिकल्ट होती थी लिखने के लिए भी. थर्ड, फोर्थ एंड फिफ्थ आर हाई लेवल लैंग्वेजेस. लेट्स बिगिन विद first generation of programming languages. Machine language is the first generation of programming language and the only programming language that the computer can understand directly without translation. The language uses binary system to represent everything in combination of 0, false and 1, which is true. तो machine language जो first generation की programming languages थी, without any translation computer उसको समझ जाता था. 2 combinations में उसकी भाषा होती थी, which was 0, false and 1 was true. Features: machine language programs have the advantage of very fast execution and efficient use of primary memory. It is a very tedious, difficult and time-consuming method of programming. It is a low-level language since the programmer must specify every detail of an operation. अब machine जो आपका ये first language operation है, first operation language जो आपकी है, इस programming language के जो features थे, they were very advanced, fast execution होता था, but उतना ही difficult होता था इनको लिखना, and they were operation specific languages. Now, Lady Ada Lovelace is regarded as the world's first computer programmer. तो पहली ऐसी जो programmer लिखी गई थी, जिन्होंने लिखा था, it was Lady Ada Lovelace. Now, since a machine language works closely with the hardware, it becomes more hardware specific or machine dependent. This also makes the programs less portable, that is, they cannot be easily run on different computers without making it substantial amount of changes. अब क्योंकि ये machine readable languages थी, तो बहुत ज़्यादा easy computers के लिए तो हो जाता था, but उसी program को दूसरे computer पे आप तभी use कर सकते थे जब तक कोई prominent changes उसमें ना किए जा सके. Now, then we had second generation of programming languages. The first step in making software development easier and more efficient was the creation of assembly languages. They are also classified as low-level languages. Assembly languages use mnemonic operation codes and symbolic addresses in place of binary codes. A mnemonic is an alphabetical abbreviation used as a memory aid, and this means a programmer can use abbreviation instead of remembering lengthy binary instruction codes. In a symbolic addressing scheme, a programmer can refer an address through a related symbol rather than exact binary location. अब आते हैं second generation पे, it was way more easier. Binary codes की जगह mnemonic codes use करे जाते थे, यानी कि बड़े बड़े words या बड़े बड़े codes का abbreviations हो जाता था, तो लंबे लंबे lengthy codes को आपको प्रोग्रामर को याद करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती थी. So it was more of a mnemonic forms, alphabets, numeric in forms में ये आते थे. Features: assembly languages are machine dependent. A language translator program called assembler is required to translate assembly language into machine language, and a program before being assembled or compiled is called a source program. This program could be in any language other than the machine language. It includes all parts of the program including the comments or remarks. After the assembler had translated the program into machine language, it is called the object code, and autocoder, SAP and SPS are considered as second generation languages. अब second generation languages के क्या features थे? It was completely machine dependent. इसको आपको assemble करना पड़ता था, बाद में इसका translation होता था into machine languages. अब इसमें भी आपका जो पहला compile होने से पहले जो आपका raw kind of information होता था, we used to call it the source program. Autocoder, SAP, ये सारे आपके second generation languages के examples हैं. Then we had third generation of programming languages. Third generation languages are also known as high level languages, HLL. These are very much like everyday text and mathematical formulas in appearance. They are not machine dependent and thus easier to port. Fortran, formula translation, Algol, algorithm language, and COBOL, common business oriented language, are some early examples of this language. Other examples include C, basic, beginners, all-purpose, symbolic, instruction code, and Pascal. अब आता है third generation. First, second आपके low level थे, अब third generation से आपके high level languages आ जाते हैं. They are like your everyday alphabetical or mathematical type of a calculation thing. HLL, high level language इसको कहा जाता था. Examples are your C, basic, beginners, जो आपका अभी recent time में आया है, and then you had COBOL, Algol, ये सारे आपके early third generation languages हैं. Features: most high-level languages are considered to be procedure-oriented or procedural languages because the program instructions comprise lists of steps, procedures that tell the computer not only what to do but also how to do it. Software development is easier and less time-consuming for a programmer working with a high-level language than a low-level language. तो most high-level languages जो आपकी होती हैं procedure-oriented होती हैं, procedural language इसमें use करी जाती हैं because इसमें आपके अलग-अलग programming instructions होते हैं, इसमें अलग-अलग steps और procedures होते हैं. Then you have software development, ये ज़्यादा easier होता है, less time consuming होता है, and for a programmer to work properly with a high level than a low level language, it is much more easier. Since the computer only understands machine language, translators are used with high-level languages. There are two types of translators, compilers and interpreters. They convert high-level language to machine language. अब कंप्यूटर को आपकी वो language समझ में आए, उसको machine language में convert करना पड़ता है. For that you need translators. दो तरीके के होते हैं compilers and then you have interpreters. यही दोनों होते हैं जो आपकी normal language को machine language में convert करते हैं ताकि कंप्यूटर उसको समझ पाए. Now let's see some differences between compiler and interpreter. So a compiler converts the high-level language program to machine code in a single go. All errors are diagnosed during compilation. There are fewer execution errors. The execution becomes faster, and Pascal, C, C++ use compilers. अब compilers जो होते हैं हाई लेवल लैंग्वेज को मशीन कोड में एक ही गो में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं. थोड़े बहुत एरर्स आते हैं, ज़्यादा नहीं आते हैं. एग्जीक्यूशन ज़्यादा फास्टर हो जाती है. C and C++ are some kinds of compiler. And then you have interpreter. An interpreter reads the HLL program code line by line, translating and executing it at the same time. There is a scope of more runtime errors to occur. The process of execution is slower. Perl, Python, Bash use interpreters. अब आते हैं इंटरप्रेटर पे. जो इंटरप्रेटर होते हैं वो HLL प्रोग्राम को लाइन बाय लाइन ट्रांसलेट करते हैं एंड दे एग्जीक्यूट इट एट द सेम टाइम. इसी वजह से इसमें आपकी ज़्यादा एरर्स आने के चांसेस रहते हैं और एग्जीक्यूशन का प्रोसेस एज कम्पेयर टू द कंपाइलर स्लो हो जाता है. व्हाट काइंड्स ऑफ इंटरप्रेटर्स डू वी हैव? पर्ल, पाइथन, बैश, दे ऑल यूज द इंटरप्रेटर्स. Now the quiz is, and these questions you have to answer them on your own. Now let's understand about the fourth generation of programming languages. Fourth generation languages are also known as very high level languages. They are closer to human language and can be understood even by a non-programmer. Database, Visual Basic, C++, HTML, Java, Smalltalk, etc. are considered as the fourth generation computer languages. अब आते हैं fourth generation computer languages. They are considered as very high level languages. ये आपके नॉर्मल लोगों को भी काफ़ी हद तक समझ में आ जाती है. C++, HTML, जावा, ये सारे आपके फोर्थ जनरेशन प्रोग्रामिंग के एग्जाम्पल्स हैं. Now features, it is not a machine dependent language and it is very easy to use. A single command performs several tasks. It reduces the time of execution by simplifying the procedure. It reduces the time and cost involved in the procedure of development of better programs, applications. And most fourth generation languages are non-procedural. They are slower as compared to the compiled languages. अभी machine dependent नहीं होती हैं. Because of that, it is very easy to use. Single command में बहुत सारे task कर लेती है. Cost effective और cost efficient ये होती है. Simple procedures होते हैं. ज़्यादातर प्रोसीजर्स पे डिपेंडेंट ये नहीं होती हैं and they are slower as compared to the rest of the compilers. Now we have the fifth generation of programming languages. Natural languages represent the next step in the development of programming languages. That is the fifth generation languages. They are mainly used in artificial intelligence research. Artificial intelligence, AI, is a part of fifth generation of programming languages. It refers to the ability of a program or a machine to think and develop on its own. AI-based machines can think like humans and take decisions. AI used in various machines such as self-driving cars, robots, automation, etc. Examples of fifth generation languages include Prolog, the programming in logic, and OPS5 and Mercury. अब आते हैं फिफ्थ जनरेशन जो आपकी आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस में यूज करी जाती है. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बाकी सारे जनरेशन या प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस से कैसे डिफरेंस है? इसमें आपकी ऐसी चीज़ें इंस्टॉल करी जा रही हैं कि जो आपके आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस जहाँ जहाँ पे इंस्टॉल्ड होगी वो खुद सोच पाएंगे जस्ट लाइक ह्यूमन बींग्स एंड वो प्रोग्रामिंग भी कर पाएंगे. दैट इज हाउ द फिफ्थ जनरेशन प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज इज फार डिफरेंट फ्रॉम रेस्ट ऑफ द प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द प्रोलॉग, द प्रोग्रामिंग इन लॉजिक, मर्क्यूरी आर एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ द फिफ्थ जनरेशन प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस. Now, LISP, List Processing, was a programming language designed by John McCarthy in 1959 to approach artificial intelligence and forms the basis of fifth generation languages. तो आज की डेट में ये जो AI आपका establish हो रहा है 1959 में ही मिस्टर मैकार्थी ने लिस्ट प्रोसेसिंग प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज डेवलप करी थी which acted as a basis or the foundation for artificial intelligence or the fifth generation programming language. Now, what are the features? The text of a natural language very closely resembles human speech. These languages are also designed to make computers smarter. This means that a computer is involved in finding solution to the problem. They are based on problem solving rather than following a set of instructions written by a programmer. Natural languages already available for microcomputers include Cloud, QNA, Savvy Retriever for use of the databases, and HAL, Human Access Language. These are still developing. अब AI के क्या features हैं? इसका जो language है, it is more like the human speech, and rather than on the problem solving पे ये ज़्यादा फोकस करता है as compared to the rest set of the instructions जो प्रोग्रामर फॉलो करते हैं. प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग पे ये ज़्यादा फोकस करता है. ये अभी भी डेवलप हो रहे हैं एंड इट एक्ट्स एज जस्ट लाइक द ह्यूमन बीइंग. खुद सोचेगा, प्रोग्रामिंग करेगा और प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग पे ये ज़्यादा फोकस करता है. ये अभी भी डेवलप हो रहे हैं. दीज आर अंडर प्रोसेस. Now let's sum up. A language is a means of communicating or expressing thoughts. The computer languages can be largely classified into low-level and high-level languages. Machine language is the first generation of programming language and the only programming language that the computer can understand directly without translation. Assembly languages use mnemonic operation codes and symbolic addresses in place of binary codes. High-level languages are very much like everyday text and mathematical formulas in appearance. Fourth-generation languages are closer to human language and be understood even by a non-programmer. And natural languages represent the next step in the development of programming languages, that is fifth generation of languages. तो 5 तरीके की programming languages हमने देखी जो आपको कंप्यूटर्स के लिए ज़रूरत होती है ताकि वो काम ढंग से कर पाएँ. फोर्थ जनरेशन जो आपका है वो ज़्यादा आपके ह्यूमन स्पीड से बिल्कुल मैच करता है, नॉन प्रोग्रामर भी समझ सकते हैं. और लास्ट जो फिफ्थ जनरेशन है वो तो बिल्कुल ही ऐसा है कि नॉर्मल लोग भी उसको बड़ी आसानी से समझ पाएंगे. Now let's explore yourself. Take the correct option. Which of the following terms signify the machine language? So machine language is something which is very much easy to understand. So option number A is correct option. Now B, fill in the blanks with the given clues. Dash is a fourth generation programming language. So HTML is a fourth generation programming language. C, write T for true and F for false for each statement. Machine language is a very tedious and time-consuming method of programming. This is wrong. Machine language is not a very tedious and time-consuming method. It is just the opposite of that. So this is a false statement. Now match the following. Column A, first generation. The first generation में आपका क्या होता था? It was a machine language. Now you have third, the critical thinking. Minnie came across an old third generation computer at her uncle's home. While playing, Minnie asked her uncle about the computer and he said that the computers of that generation are not preferred for use anymore. Why did he say so? अब क्यों ऐसा बोला होगा? क्योंकि third generation के computers नहीं use में आते हैं. Because उनके जो आपके high level language होती है, it is not understandable as compared to the fourth and the fifth generation programming languages. Then you have F, answer the following questions. Define programming language. The programming language is any kind of language which is required for the computer. It is a set of instructions which the computer needs in order for it to function properly, to communicate with the computer. Now Tech Fun, search and find 5 meaningful words extracted from this chapter. See across, downwards and backwards. तो यहाँ पर आपके पास 5 meaningful words हैं. इसी puzzle में आपको उसको ढूंढना है अलग अलग forms में और आपको उसका पता लगाना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल बीच में आप देखोगे आपको HTML भी दिख जाएगा, तो आप इसी तरीके से 5 वर्ड्स आपको निकालने हैं. Now lab activity, to go to the lab and make a bulleted list in Word 2019 of all different computer languages evolved till date. अब अपने computer lab में जाइए Word 2019 में क्या क्या evolution हुए over time. Just find it out, write it down, memorize it and practice it. Students, with this we have come to the end of this chapter. Just go through this chapter thoroughly. It is a very important chapter from the exam point of view also and otherwise also. Practice it on your computers also, and rest of the exercise questions, please do it yourself.